Section 2.4 is use postulates and diagrams. We are leading up to proving things using deductive reasoning, and we will prove things using postulates, definitions, and rules. We need to remember that rules that are accepted without proof are called postulates or axioms. Rules that are proved are called theorems. We have had 4 postulates so far: the ruler and segment addition postulate, the protractor and angle addition postulate. There are some symbols at the top that are things that you will encounter both in note-taking and in the book. The postulates that we're going to use in this section are printed below. You need to write them in your notes. The first thing that you're going to be asked to do is to state the postulate illustrated by the diagram. The picture is 2 cross lines. Here is a picture of 2 cross lines with an intersection point. And the postulate it represents, if 2 lines intersect, then the intersection point is a point. Example 1. State the postulate illustrated by this diagram. If we have 2 points here, and we have a line through those 2 points, so we're going to say that through any 2 points, there exists only one line. Notice I am not giving the postulate number, I am writing it in abbreviated form. Part B, we have 3 points and we have a line through, we have 2 points on plane R, we have a line through them. If 2 points lie in a plane, then the line containing them lies in the plane. Example 2, it says use the diagram to write examples of postulates 6 and 8. Again, we're going to write the words and not only the numbers. Postulate 6, we can say that line L contains at least 2 points R and S. Postulate 8, we can say that through non-collinear points, there exists exactly one plane. We have non-collinear points, we have one plane. Example 3 asks you to sketch a diagram. F8, ray FH is perpendicular to line segment EG at the midpoint M. So when we know that there is a midpoint M, we know that it's going to be congruent line segments. This would what the sketch would look like. Here's the sketch of the line perpendicular to a plane. Some things cannot be assumed from a diagram. We've been looking at those things that can be assumed from a diagram. So we're going to look at which of these things cannot be assumed from the diagram. Points A, B, and F are collinear. A, B, and F. They lie on the same plane, so that can be assumed that they are collinear. The second one, E, B, and D are collinear. Here's E, here's B, and here's D. They look collinear, but we cannot assume that because they have no line connecting them. We can also not assume line segment CD is perpendicular to plane T. Here's line segment CD. It looks perpendicular, but we can't assume it because there is no indication or no directions. In your form number 1, you're asked to answer a question. I would like you to list the letters of the following statements that cannot be assumed. Only list the letters divided by a space.